Hey guys, welcome back. How you doing? I'm gonna do another test here, and we'll see how well it will work. What I'm basically talking about is I have connected my PlayStation 4 through my HDMI input 5, which is the best possible HDMI 4K 60 hertz input. They call it HDMI 2.0, which is like the best possible 4K input. So I just want to see how the upscale looks while I'm being connected to the best possible HDMI input, which is called HDMI 5 on my Vizio M55C2 TV. That's the model you're looking at right here. This is a 2015 version from last year of November 2015. And the one thing I notice is there's no latency, like clearly right here. Here, I'll show you too. Go up, I go down, go left, I go right, up. Let me fire a few rounds. So there you see it. There aren't any latency. There isn't any latency present when you're directly connected. And what I mean by directly connected, I mean directly connected to your TV. And barely any latency that I can see here. However, when you go with the pass-through on the Xbox One S, you do notice a little bit of that latency, like a 1.2 millisecond latency. However, you do have a little bit of smoother quality. What I mean by that is those jagged edges, those jaggies on the edge of the architecture. For example, on the this gun right here, you'll see that there's more jagged edges present than there are on the Xbox One S version, which I'm going to show to you guys in a minute. But first, let's go through this game a little bit. Then later on, I'm going to show you the difference between television upscale and Xbox One S upscale. You kind of have two choices. I would recommend that you use a TV to do it because this is a competitive game, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so you definitely need to have low latency. But if you care about smooth edging on the graphics, then you can go ahead with the Xbox One S upscale. Let me zoom in the screen a little bit, my camera, just to show you. There it is. And look how fast it is, man. It's very fast. Here, I mean, you guys can... There's no latency. I mean, there's barely any latency because you're directly being connected through the TV. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my Xbox One S upscale, and then we're going to do a couple of tests. I'm going to show you those jagged edges, lines, and the distortion effect, the snow effect that's present when you are using a direct upscale from TV instead of Xbox One S. So we're going to do this in about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this is Xbox One S upscale, and right off the bat I can see that those jagged edges are much smoother and snow effect is not present. What I mean by snow effect is that, you know, that film grain, that distortion effect that's present when the picture is way too sharp. And my TV upscale does makes the picture look a little bit sharper, but I don't like that sharpness. I like this kind of a smoothness. But here you can see that the latency, it's a little bit present here. You're looking at like 1.2. You see, I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely there. It's there. It's present, you know. But the benefit you get is smooth graphics. What I mean by smooth graphics is those jagged edges right here. Like, look, there's no any jagged lines here. They're not present. Look at this ice right here. There are no jagged lines present here. Nothing. And we're gonna do this test. We're gonna get over here. We're gonna like pose right here. I'm gonna get my camera closer, and then I'm gonna show you the difference between the Xbox One S upscale versus the television upscale. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna zoom in my picture a little bit right here on the screen. Hold on. There. Alright, we'll keep it like this. And then I'm gonna switch back to my TV upscale in about 2 seconds. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm back to my traditional television upscale, and yes, there's no latency and it's much faster, but however, the game is much sharper, and like the jagged lines are like the snow effect. Here, let me show you the snow effect that I'm talking about. Here, let me go ahead and get it close, my camera closer. Alright, this is what I was talking about right here. See that snow effect? I don't know if you guys can see it. You see that snow effect? You see it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see it. I don't like that snow effect. See that distortion effect that's present on the my television upscale. And clearly you guys can see those jagged lines present a little bit here. Like on that gun. See it right here? Those jagged lines are definitely present there. Now, I'm going to keep it like this, right on the gun. And I'm going to switch back to my Xbox One S upscale in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm back to the Xbox One S upscale, and you can see clearly how those jagged edged lines, they're like gone, they're barely visible. Okay, and it's just better. You see that snow effect, it's barely present. You cannot see it. Look, you cannot see it. Barely you can see it, and it just looks better. You know, to me, I like when the game it's a little bit smoother. You know, granted, I understand that there's a 1.2 millisecond low latency, but and I don't recommend that you use the Xbox One S to upscale your Call of Duty game. I'm just simply saying that there's a difference between the two, and you guys can clearly see it here. That difference, which is right over here. It's like anti-aliasing. It's all the way high. That's what the Xbox One S version, Xbox One S upscale does to me. There. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I'm just trying to do the tests. That's all I do here is tests. And whether you like it or not, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. That's all I do. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.